Hello everyone, my name is Cletus and welcome to the clan. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we get into the video, please smash me the like button, guys. We are slacking behind with those likes. Remember, the goal is 1,000 likes. But anyways, let's get into this video by going to the Gauteng High Court in Judge Rata's courtroom. Well, I must say there's absolutely nothing to report because we are having a regurgitation by the current witness that is stood down until Mr. Ramusipili is back from his medical at 2 o'clock. Judge Rata wanted to postpone until, I think, tomorrow. But Advocate Balo was like, no, Mr. Ramusipili will be back by 12 or after 12. And then Rata, and then he made that comment about black people. I'm not quite sure why he is poking on black people for. Is he not black? What's going on with this guy? Anyways, guys, I just thought, a disclaimer on this one. This is what's currently happening in the court. And this is for anybody who's a movie producer or a theater show producer or TV series producer or whatever you are. I have a plot for you. And this is how the plot goes. So the plot is the judge. Nobody saw it coming that actually the rot is in the judiciary. But how does it go? There's a bunch of people that keep getting convicted of crimes. And most of the crimes that these people are convicted for, it's crimes they never committed. The crime has been committed, but what the MPA as well as the police do, they go and find people that they profile and look as though they are definitely the people that have killed these people or whatever the crime was. And then the country gets to find out about these heinous crimes that are committed by these people. And the country is behind the police as well as the MPA. And most importantly, stand behind the judge by saying, yes, convict them, let them rot in prison. Up until a young person, whether that is a male or a female, is one of the victims of the police and the MPA is arrested, prosecuted, and convicted for a crime they did not commit. And this particular crime is of a murder, a celebrity that was murdered by this individual. And they are sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And they are only 24 years old. They get into prison and they are thinking to themselves, how did I get here? So how do I keep myself occupied? Because there is no way that I'm a 24-year-old, I'm going to sit here until the walls of prison fall on me, if they ever do, and still not know anything, what's going on in the outside world, or how I can have access to the outside world, even though I'm going to be brought back into this space. So he decides to study law. He goes to law school from within through a online, either an credible online university where he does law. As he does law and is looking at the Criminal Procedure Act and looking at all kinds of laws, including law journals and things of that nature, of course, as a law student, you will also come across cases that went on appeal with the Supreme Court of Appeal. Some even went as far as the Constitutional Court. So he looks at some of these cases and he sees a little bit of a similarity, maybe not a similarity, but because of his knowledge now of the law, he realizes, no, man, there are discrepancies in this case of mine that convicted me here for a very long time, well, for the rest of my life. So he begins to he studies law, but on the side during the night, he is basically putting together his own appeal because he just realized some few discrepancies that actually got him here. The trial did not make sense. He was confused throughout the trial. So much so that when he was even convicted, the judge said he had no remorse and he deserved to go rot in prison. And there he is indeed rotting in prison, but smart. He puts together his appeal. He then gets a lawyer on pro bono, meaning a free lawyer. Basically, he tells this lawyer everything that he needs to tell the lawyer regarding his case. The lawyer realizes, yeah, there is actually a huge miscarriage of justice here. And then he takes up this particular, what do you call this, case. And then they lodge an appeal with the Supreme Court of Appeal. The Supreme Court of Appeal eventually sits and goes through the trial. And as they're going through the trial, every one of the appellate division judges are shocked beyond shock about what transpired in the lower court. Some judges, even as the lawyer of this individual is presenting, these judges cannot just believe that a whole judge could make such a decision, or things that were being said according to the records as they are listening to them, and they cannot believe that this is actually real. And it so happened that this is a judge that was once retired, brought back to listen to this particular case that actually convicted this young man. Now the Supreme Court of Appeal judges, they're starting to think and ask themselves questions amongst each other. There are 9 of them, asking each other questions like, is it because of age? Is it because of some? Now they're going more into the nature of the judge rather than the case itself, because he is 78 years old, or he's 80 years old, or he's late 60s. And so things do happen naturally to a person of a particular age after 65, let me put it this way. So they are wondering, is he taking medication? Is he sure that what he is actually presiding over makes legal sense? They are looking at his demeanor and his dictatorship, as well as things that a judge should not be doing on the bench. And he was doing each and every one of those things. Now, eventually, these 9 Supreme Court of Appeal judges have come to a conclusion. An immediate release of this individual. There is a miscarriage of justice. This individual was wrongfully arrested, maliciously prosecuted, and then harshly sentenced to a life sentence of a crime he did not commit. However, a journalist or somebody with money was listening to all of these, and probably somebody who also has somebody that is in a similar position as this young man. And they start also pursuing what you would call an investigation. They investigate as to what exactly is going on in the criminal justice system as well as the judiciary system. As they investigate, they come across some shocking things, that there are individuals out there who are killing, either in Kabi or business people or politicians or somebody with money who wants somebody out, and then they're able to buy the police, by the prosecution, and also by the judge that is going to be presiding over this matter. Simply because this individual is dead poor, there is no way they will be able to afford a lawyer that is going to take them to Supreme Court of Appeal, because I believe that each each court has its own pricing, judgment pricing as you go higher. I'm not quite sure, but I heard that the High Court, the judgment can go as far as 500,000 Rand. The Supreme Court of Appeal judgment can go as far as 1 million Rand. If you go to the Constitutional Court, now you are talking serious money, like 3 million to 5 million Rand. I'm not sure, that's what I hear, but that's going to be up to you as the producer of this movie or TV series or theater drama. And now they come across some very disturbing things as they investigate. They realize that the National Prosecution Authority, some of the prosecutors, they are bought. But these prosecutors probably, or they do have a relationship with some of the judges that are going to be presiding over this matter. They approach the judge and say, listen, the accused, they're poor. There is no way they are going to take your decision on review or on appeal, because they'll not be able to afford it. But they did not count on this particular individual that they're going to study law and then see things and connect the dots and like, this is not how the law works. And then somebody out there, once they hear that this individual has been released, Immediately, by the Supreme Court of Appeal, they start doing an investigation. The investigation leads to brown envelopes in the MPA, brown envelopes with the judges that presided over their own family member who is rotting in jail for a crime they did not commit. And so they don't take the matter on appeal. Instead, they expose the matter. But now it doesn't end with the judge. The rod starts at the head of a fish, right? So that means the person that is in charge of some judges, he or herself is corrupt to the core. And that is why when these judges behave in the manner in which they behave in court, they are mum. They say nothing. And at the end, they will say praises of these judges. They're doing a great job. The case is going on a right pace, and etc. and so on. This is a movie plot, by the way. This is a movie plot. And then this individual takes the matter to a journalist. The journalist says, okay, before I expose this, I want to go on a fact-finding mission myself. Basically, an investigation of their own. And everything that this individual has investigated to the T is correct. And the journalist even finds bigger mess as well in the judiciary. Now, in the judiciary, it's not all judges are like that. It's just few, maybe 3, if not 4, and the head of a particular division, whether that is a KwaZulu-Natal division, Western Cape division, or Gauteng division. You choose wherever your movie is going to run. And then all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose, not only that the people that were convicted of crimes they did not commit appeal or released, even heinous criminals take advantage of this. At this point, the public has lost credibility and trust in the police and the judiciary. How do you fix this in your movie? Getting back the trust of the people, of the police, as well as the judiciary. How people actually believe that this individual before the court actually did this crime. That is going to be up to you how you expand this plot. Well, that is just something that I was thinking about. I was like, this particular judge, Judge Rada, he is building himself a very unsavory legacy with what or how he's conducting the Senzo Mayor murder trial. And of course, the scholars of the future are going to be scathing on him. Law students are going to be scathing on him when they are doing their their assignments and things of that nature. And of course, the prosecutor currently, which is Baloy, himself is not going to be spared. So that's the plot of a movie, TV drama, or theater drama. It's up to you what you do. You can take the plot. I'll give it to you for free. However, invite me to the premiere. That's the condition. Anyways, guys, like I said, there's nothing to report about what happened in court today, except for one thing, though. When Mr. Mngomezulu was questioning the current witness about the entry of phosphorus, I think he used something Marais, and then he's asking him, why did he take that direction? And this particular witness is not answering the question. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name. He's not answering the question. And then guess who jumps in? First, Mr. Baloy stands up in objection that this question has been asked and answered. Rata is like, yes, this question has been asked and answered. But if it was Sibanda would have asked this question until it became a dry bone, and he will still be striking at it, hoping it produces some protein. But when the defense is asking a question over and over, Rata interrupts and he wants to know, or he tells the defense, but this question has been answered already. He comes in and always rescues the witness. But when it's the state, he doesn't do that. Sibanda has the joy of irritating not only the witness in the box, but everybody that is watching. That's the legacy this judge is building for himself. And that is why I thought, this will make a very good movie plot. Anyways, guys, that's my hypothetical movie or TV drama or whatever the case is. Run with it, expand it, make it into something great. Let it win awards. Let it be internationally known and an international winning awards type of show or whatever it is that you're going to do with it. Other than that, guys, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like. Anyways, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much that are super thanking the channel. I highly appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you so much, Lerato. And it was great meeting you yesterday. I was very happy to see some people. Clan members, when I meet you all, it's always joy in my heart. And by the way, I'm so sorry. I am a hugger. I was coming out of the gym sweating and oh my God. I'm so sorry, Lorenzo. But anyways, that's just who I am. I give hugs. Other than that, guys, leave a comment down below and let me know what are your thoughts about what's going on at the North Gauteng High Court. Maybe I missed something. Also, share this video far and wide. I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.